A metal bar of total length 1.2 meters is used to lift a heavy rock. The pivot is 0.1 meters from the end under the rock. If a person exerts a downward force of 300 Newton at the opposite end, calculate the upward force on the rock, ignoring the weight of the metal bar. Okay, let's solve it. We have our solution. The length of the metal bar was 1.2 meters. Okay, let's first draw the diagram before we proceed with the calculation. So this is the metal bar, and it is lighter because it is used to lift a rock. And there was a pivot. That's from the rock to the pivot is 0.1 meters. So this is the pivot. Okay. So from the rock here to the pivot is 0.1 meters. So 0.1 meters. So if from the pivot to the rock is 0.1 meters, meaning the other side, this side will be 1.2 minus 0.1, which will give us 1.1 meters. I believe we understand. So this part, the other side of the pivot will be 1.1 meters. Okay. And the question says, if a person exerts a downward force of 300 Newton at the opposite end, so this side, if a person exerts a force of 300 Newton, so 300 Newton, so we should calculate the upward force on the rock. So the upward force on the rock. Let's make it the upward force to be F. Okay, let's proceed. But from the principle of moment, clockwise moment is equal to anti-clockwise moment. So we have the clockwise or to anti-clockwise moment. Okay. So first of all, let's calculate the clockwise moment. Then we move to the anti-clockwise. Then that we find the moment of this question. Okay, let's continue. So looking at the diagram, the clockwise moment will be 300 times 1.1. That's 300 Newton times 1.1 meters. So 300 minus 1.1, which will give us 330 Newton meters. Okay, let's move on to the anti-clockwise moment. So anti will be, that's the F. times 0.1, which will be equal to 0.1 F. The question is asking us to calculate for the F, which is the upward force on the rock. So therefore, from the principle of moment, clockwise moment is equal to anti-clockwise moment. So we equate 330 to 0.1 F. So therefore, 330 is equal to 0.1 F. So F will be equal to 330 divided by 0.1. So by using the calculator, this will give us 3,300. So 3,300 Newton. So therefore, the upward force on the rock is 3,300 Newton. Thank you very much. Please like, leave a comment, share this video, and also subscribe and follow for more. Bye bye.